everybody, welcome to my video, and in today's video I will be talking about my high school GCSE art experience, and in the video there will also be me doing a real-time sketchbook page of my shed. I went outside today and drew the shed because I thought it looked like a nice day, and I always try to go draw something outside on Thursdays, so that's what I did, and I thought it was a very nice time. It was chill. I didn't stay out too long because it was kind of cold, but yeah, I did stay out for a little bit just to do that, and it was kind of fun. But yeah, so I guess I'll kind of start at the beginning. When I chose GCSE art, I had art classes before I picked it as my final subject, or one of my final subjects that I wanted to pursue. I had art classes from primary school, so I was about 6 or 7 when I started doing artwork, and it was mainly at school. I did a lot of artwork at home, I would draw on the walls. That's all I remember being told, is that I drew a lot on the walls. So you can see all of my scribbles on the walls, under the wallpaper and stuff at the house I used to live. But yeah, it started very early, but all the way up until year 9, I would have been at the age of 12. And the art was relatively simple, easy, not serious, and it was just fun lesson, really. It wasn't really anything serious, and I really enjoyed my art classes. But moving on to picking the subject, I picked the subject because, like I said before, I really enjoyed it, and I really just wanted to pick something that I enjoyed and just have a nice time, really, and not have a really hard subject, because nobody wants that. But after I chose it, I went through that school pretty well. I did all the art that I was told to do. I did it to the best of my ability. I filled in the pages and all that kinds of stuff, and then I moved to a different high school and I did more artwork there, but it was a quite different experience. So at the high school before I moved, we were on a different planet, I swear. The curriculum we was given was not what we were supposed to be doing. The teacher was getting us to do stuff that we wasn't supposed to be doing, and the art teacher in the school that I was in after the last school I went to, she basically was saying that they made us do the incorrect curriculum, and I was broken, but it also meant I had to do a year's worth of work in a few months, really, and that was hard. I'm gonna just say it, that was hard, and that was what destroyed me for a long time. I was doing artwork after school, during school, and when I was at school, I had 10 lessons of art a week. More than the average student. I had a lot of artwork a week, and it really, really, it tore me apart, let's just say. I was doing more art than, anybody else, and there was also the other subjects to think about. I also had other classes and a lot of that stuff, and exams for those classes, so it was a lot to handle for me. 10 to 20 hours of art a week, that's just kind of my estimate on what I was doing, while also having different subjects like geography, maths, science, English, the whole lot, really. So it was a lot. I had a lot to do, and in the UK, our high school experiences last up until like 15 or 16, so you finish at like 15 or 16 and then you go on to college. But I did not go on to college because I was burnt out, okay? Like, I did so much stuff. It burnt me out for like a solid 2 years after that, I swear. But I'd say the experience itself, it was different in the first school. The first school was way more laid back, and you know, they had a lot more like, they were a bit more strict in terms of what it is we were supposed to be doing. Like, everybody pretty much had to be doing the same thing. Like, the choices of like style and freedom, we didn't really have that. We always had to like copy like certain artists, or we had to just copy something. Like, it was a lot of life studies and realism. It wasn't a lot of your own style and stuff like that. And then in the school afterwards, we did a lot more experimenting, doing new things, like finding our own art style and stuff, which really made me think, only if I was at the school for longer, you know, like I could have been doing this for so long, like such a longer time, and I probably would also have created my own art style by being at that school for longer. But I was only there for like 6 to 8 months. So I really wasn't there for a long time. Like, it was my last year, so it wasn't that long of a time. But I'd say if you don't get in a situation like I do, at GCSE is a really good option. You get massive improvement. Like, even if your teachers like want you to do like just complete realism and hammer on realism all the time, then that's still gonna help you learn so much, and you're still gonna like progress so much faster than you could have imagined, because you're doing so much under time restraints and pressure, and all of those things combined just make you improve a lot faster than if you was outside of school and self-teaching and that kind of thing. So that's a good thing. The other good thing is that it is just a nice lesson in general. Like, it's a nicer subject. Like, if you're taking other subjects at school, it's something nicer to come to at you know, at the start or the end of the day. My lessons were like in the middle of the day, so it was kind of okay. Like, I wish I had my lessons a bit later. But yeah, basically in art class, it was just chill time in the first school. But in the second school, it was really a lot of pressure to get the work done and stuff, because like I said, the old school had basically, they had lost such a big chunk of my artwork. So the first school was like, yay, fun, like art, I'm having fun and doing good and listening to music and stuff. And then the second school was like, yeah, they haven't been teaching you the right things, and you need to start again, pretty much. And I had to crack on. I had so much work to do. But I'd say the second school, like, they had better work. The curriculum was a lot better. I don't know, just being able to experiment yourself as well a lot more. You did have certain things to stick to, like themes or whatever, but from there on, it's pretty much your own work. And they wanted you to show that. They wanted you to show your own kind of style and your own influence. So that was really cool and all. But yeah, so after the high school, I basically just took 2 years from art entirely. I didn't even know if I was going to return to art at all. But I did, and it was the best decision I've ever made because I enjoy it and I want to do it for reals. I want to be serious about my art career. I want to sell digital products and normal products and all those kind of things. And so, in my opinion, it's kind of all just up to you if you want to go to art school or do GCSE art, because there's good sides and there's downsides. The downsides are that it is going to fill up all of your free time and you're probably not going to have any time to yourself. You most likely aren't going to be able to follow your own kind of art style unless you're doing it outside of school, because they want you to do the best of your ability, and that's normally what they think is the best and what the examiners think is the best. So you're always just trying to impress those types of people. But if you want to improve really fast, if you want to make connections that could last forever, then I'd highly recommend. In terms of GCSE art, I don't know if you'd make connections that last forever. I don't think I still know any of the people that was in my art class. But yeah, maybe you could still have friends from that. I don't know, but yeah. Also, this is getting really, really long. Thanks everybody for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a nice time listening to this and nice time watching the video. So if you like the content and you want to see more videos, then I should be uploading one next Monday. I hope to see everybody on there. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.